Welcome to another video. This is your host, Andy Boy. Alright, people. We have some transfer rumors. Tell us in the next couple of weeks now, with about week and couple of days before the transfer window finish. 1st of September. So we have some more deals out there that are pending. It's a potential, these are potential, so nobody take it as gospel and cuss me out and say, yo, how me say this a player don't move, or how me say that player don't move. Anytime I tell you, say, sign, seal, and deliver, that means say the player gone at the club. But anytime you hear me say it's a rumor, it's just a rumor. It must not, it may be no pan out. Then all the time people say, if he year say, I say, it nearly go so. If a year say go so, it nearly go so. Something like that. So, we have some pending, some rumors out there come right now. Spurs are in talk with Man City, as I was telling in a previous video, for Savinho. They want $70 million fee. As me tell you, $70 million for a player who is not top notch. He's not top notch, But remember, the winner is inflated. Players that go for $100 odd million, and they are not $100 odd million players. They are like maybe $60 or $70 million players. So players who are 40 or 30, they go for 70 now. That is how the transfer window, they move so crazy this year. Especially when it comes to English players, with players who play in England moving from English team to English team. If you check it out, it is so inflated when they move from English to English. If they move outside and go other clubs, because the other clubs outside of England have the money what English clubs have. So they go sell them for what the market value is. Because Savinho is like a $30-40 million player. If anybody else will buy him. But it is England, so Man City want him. And other news too, now Man City want him, Tottenham want Savinho. Sorry about that. Other news too, Tottenham also want Mamouche. So Mamouche is on the market as well. Because he has not settled 2 seasons now at Man City. He has not settled. I don't know what is his true position either. Because I see him play for Egypt. I'm not seeing in true I don't know what is his right position as a player. He's an attacking player, yes, but he not hit that heights where everybody when in there Frankfurt, I think Frankfurt in Germany. He was at. And he scored about 15 goals before half of the season, and then he moved in January. So he's at Man City a season and a half. Season gone was his full season. So he came in this season, the January transfer window. But in flatter to deceive. He have a good shot at him on him quick. But we don't see any of that in terms of the Premier League. He scored 1 and 2 goals, but the heights we expect from him coming in, and the hype that was around him, and the workout at Man City. So Tottenham want him to. Telling us, Tottenham build a good team, and them move mad. Because based on what happened in the last 2 seasons when them flutter with relegation, they don't want to take that chance anymore. So them go big in this transfer window. Is I biggest me ever see Spurs go. Remember, so them buy Tonali from Newcastle for $100 million, and they bought Fernandez from West Ham, who was relegated for almost $80 million. And they bought a centre-half from Brighton. Don't remember my name now. For almost $50 million with 1 year left on his contract. So they must spend money. They must spend money, so they must retool to come next season. So they are going to be a threat. I hope we can kick out them teeth easy like how we did last season, but that is Arsenal. So let's hope we can kick out them teeth, just like how we kick out them teeth last season. But I don't think the games are going to be easy, and they're going to be a more competitive team this season. And that's what we want to see in a football. I love to see competitiveness in a football. I not like, even love easy wins or 4 days and 5 days, but I want hard fight wins. I want my closest rival to give me a push when it comes to football or when it comes to sport. That everybody expects. Nobody don't want to walk over. Me don't want to walk over league. Me don't want to play in a team and a walk over. Right? Once you play at your best, at your best potential, that is what we want to see. Alright? So Spurs are going good in terms of the transfer window. So those who are out there, and how much I know, about 1 and 2 Spurs man may ever meet in my life. So, I mean, about 2 or 3 Spurs man may ever meet in my life. Right? And they must be happy. Because your guy in England, not London, yes, Spurs might be big, and yeah, maybe Korea and them places, but Spurs is not that big in terms of, it's a big club, but not in terms of followers. Put it that way. So, that is Spurs. So, we have now Paul Pogba. I told you in a previous video about Paul Pogba that Monaco wanted to terminate his contract, right? Monaco wanted to terminate his contract. So they have agreed to terminate his contract. And he made a farewell to Monaco and the fans and the president, that he was happy that they gave him a second chance, and they gave him back life, so to speak. So he's moving on a free. I don't know where he's going right now. He has not made that decision, but he's a free agent right now. So he's 33 years old and he's a free agent. So if anybody wants him, Pogba is free. Kind of the sweating now, we can turn off the fan and thing, and they try, because I don't want to hear the noise in the background. So even if I kind of sweat, I just that. I can just turn off the fan and they try do this video before, you know, not the room. I enter my studio. Move on. So, and then we have Crystal Palace. You have Ishmael Sal, a Congolese. I think a Congolese baller. Him now, he's a top player for Crystal Palace, you know. And him always, me like him, me impressed with him. I mean, when I own other big club, no go for him in the English, in the top 6, anybody no go for him. Because he's a talented player, he can go play on either wings, he can play centre forward as well. Good, quick, skillful, intelligent. I mean, let me tell you something, you're supposed to know out of it previous, when we talk about players in previous videos, I love intelligent players, technically gifted and intelligent, because it make no sense you only can beat 1 and 2 man, but you know, make the right decisions when you're in a certain areas. I mean, like players like that, and he's one of those. So Galatasaray has made a bid for him. Don't know how much, they did not say how much they bid for him, but they are making a move for him. But according to reports, Crystal Palace don't want to sell him, right? Because them say the only way them sell him is if they get a huge offer. And you can expect say something near to 100 million. They have to think. Galatasaray have to think about. So them say he's a great asset for Crystal Palace, and I would not sell him, because then sell him then go in a deep problem. Right? So, but if they get a huge offer for him, they will sell him. Alright? Yeah man, they will sell him. So we move on. We have Baleba, this baller from Brighton. Him now, he in Japan, he come like in Japan for 1-3 in a sense. In just drop way down the pecking order in terms of Brighton. One time he didn't start, because at one point about 2 seasons ago he was hyped up, you know, as $100 million baller, you know, because Man U wanted him, Man City wanted him, and Brighton said, yo, if we don't get $100 million for him, we're not selling him. But he's 21. And you know, when it comes to young players, them up and down in terms of they're not consistent. And he's not consistent. And based on the hype that was around him and the speculation, it look like he get to him head. And Brian, when them bench him for a couple matches, and then them bring it on and so on and so forth. And then by the time he got injured, and then it's like he can't get a start for Brighton. But he's not their main man anymore. But Man U is still in for him. Man City have made their signings in terms of midfield and who them potential signings are already. But Man U is back in for him, because they were in for him the last 2 seasons. But based on the money, look like Man U never want to spend so much money upon him at the time. But now, I think he's up for like $60 million. Then can get him for $60 million. So Man U is still in for him. So Man U fans, under the strength in the midfield already, you know, by so meant by the ball of them there. The Belgian captain. Alright, you have him. And you get Santos, Andre Santos from Chelsea. Right? So, I don't know how to Baleba now. One of the things about that, you think is a good deal, I don't need him. Do you need a Baleba right now based on this central midfield signings or your guys have made? But you have more than one game per week. Now, you are guys in the Champions League. So, you have to strengthen the team and have a squad of players willing and able to play. We shall see. Man U fans, Man U Nation, tell me what go on. Leave it in the comment section below. Wanna think if this is a good deal or no one is a deal right now. Or you could invest on the money in something else. But it's a potential deal. It's not happening yet. But when up to about $60 million, you can buy it for $60 million from Brighton. Because Brighton must have him on the market now. Alright? Last but not least, Julian Alves. I'm show you a picture of Julian Alves. I must see over here some put it. And you're going to tell me, say, in a Atletico kit. Tell me if this man look like somebody who wants to stay Atletico. Because Barca want him, and he want to leave Barcelona. But Atletico president come out and say, come out and in a mince and play with him words and say, yo, we're not selling Alves to Barcelona for no farmer money, nothing. He's not leaving. He basically say he's not leaving. So, Alves want to go to Barcelona. Barcelona want Alves, but the president said, we're not selling him. Right? So we as Arsenal fans on the open prayer say, alright, if although he want to leave Atletico, based on what is happening, he want to leave. So if Barcelona, if Atletico now send him to Barcelona, them one of them biggest rivals, one of them when I send him outside of the country, outside of Spain, and send him to sell him to Arsenal, because if he up for sale, Atletico said they don't want to send him a Barca, and then willing to do business with Arsenal. Arsenal is ready and waiting, because as far as me understand, we want to make a marquee signing for this year. So people, put in the comment section below what you think about these deals and whether or not we can get Alves, if Baliba deal is a good deal, if Sad or Leave go down to Turkey where the money people them there. Yeah man, that take him Paul Pogba for not free in the center mid. He's 33-year-old. You think he still can offer something to somebody? So we shall see. So share, like, and subscribe. Leave it in the comment section what you guys think. You don't know, so I love and I appreciate you guys, everybody who subscribes. So love, peace, and respect. See you in the next one.